We're here at Ryobi Aluminium Castings in Carrickfergus. We're going to meet Ciarán and Brian and hear about how the energy efficiency measures that they've taken are helping them on the journey to net zero.
My name's Maxwell. I work for Ryobi Aluminium Castings in Carrickfergus, and we are a very energy intensive industry, and we consume a lot of gas and a lot of electricity. Our ethos is to be more energy efficient in-house, because we believe if we're not and we don't get renewables, we're just supplying that inefficiency with renewable rather than actually making a difference.
And you've made some specific changes internally?
Yeah, so we're actually trying to work around a cultural change with actual employees, and making them more aware of the turning lights off, turning machinery off when it's not being used, and shutting things down to the weekend. Just that sort of general sort of approach. And I've also looked at we use a lot of compressed air for processes in the manufacturing process.
The behavioural change you talked about, probably some challenges along the way?
Yeah, it's very hard to change people's opinion on carbon. No, people think it's a myth, people don't want to do it, people have been doing things in here for 20 years. So it has been hard, it has been challenging. We are kind of seeing getting the other end of that there, especially with the procedural changes. But other than that, there's still a long way to go.
And a cost saving on your LED as well?
Yes, we installed LED lighting across all the manufacturing areas, and that was done across 2 different phases. It has reduced our electricity bills on it, and ROI on the project was about just slightly over a year, and it's up with just 70 tonnes of carbon.
I'm Brian Alexander. I'm the manufacturing manager at Large Castings. As manufacturing manager, we ensure all the supporting departments are all working together to achieve the weekly reduction targets and monthly targets.
And I'm sure there's been some challenges with the behavioural change.
There has. It's took some time to embed, but I feel a good cultural change has started to kick in. Everyone in the department, along with supporting departments, and the big push from senior management, it's embedded into everyone now to focus on it.
So everybody's more conscious of their energy use and of the net zero journey?
Correct, yes. And then every month we review the performance versus last year based on cost, and we're seeing significant improvements in that.
So you identified some opportunities with your compressors?
Yes, we've seen the variable speed and the fixed speeds were inefficient, and through sequencing and managing that, we are seeing it far more efficient for production.
You've been a part of our CleanTech Network now for the last couple of years. Can you talk a bit more about your involvement in that?
Yes, I've actually enjoyed my 2 years. When I first got invited, I wasn't really sure what it was, what it really meant, how it was going to work, but from where I was 2 years ago to what I know now in terms of knowledge even, and then even information sharing, it's been a significant help.
And you've been working through your Scope 1, 2 and looking at your Scope 3 emissions as part of that network?
Yeah, so we pretty much have a Scope 1 and Scope 2 kind of nailed down. Scope 3, it's a bit of a minefield, as everyone who's in this space kind of understand that, so trying to work through it, trying to see what's the best option, what sort of metrics we can use if we can't get the data we require for it.
And if you had to give other companies on the journey advice, what would that be?
There's plenty of information out there. Go to your local council. I know there's a lot of things going on there.
Thanks to the team here at Ryobi. As you've heard, even in a company of this size, focusing on in-house efficiencies and behavioural change can make significant impact even without capital investment. We hope you've enjoyed this Net Zero Insights series. It's been great to see how some of our local companies are making progress on their net zero journey. If you'd like to find out more about how we can support you, get in touch.